Welcome to Nadis AI and Technology. My name is Eureka, and I want to share with you why it took me so long to get a website and why you just may be stuck too. And I'm going to work while I discuss this with you. So I'm working on creating some websites right now, which is what made me think about doing this video. So at any rate, really quickly, my name is Eureka, and I have a AI and technology company where I create websites. I'll turn your website into a system for your business. So you hear this all the time now. You need a system. You need a system. You need a system. Systems is where it's at. So I create systems. All right. Now I want to make sure I've got. There we go. So sometimes I just have to take a deep breath, and you should too. If you don't have a website yet, take a deep breath and just relax. Watch this video and let's talk about it, or just hear me talk about it. Now, I can recall a few years ago, probably 10 years ago, actually. Yeah, 10 years ago, I was at my office here, and I just started my business. I just started a business, and please disregard all the background noise. But I just started my business, and a young guy came in, and he was telling me that he created websites, and I was like, oh, okay, tell me more. And so he said he would create me a website, manage it for me for my business, and also, and I asked him, can he teach me how to make changes and manage it myself. I would pay him for a little while, and then he would teach me, and then he wouldn't have to manage it anymore. So ultimately, I paid him the money. I paid him the $1,200 for him to create the website, and this is 10 years ago. And so he creates the website. We go back and forth for a few weeks, and then nothing. So I call him. I was like, okay, hey, what's up with the website? So after about, I don't know, maybe 3 months, the website appears, and but it only works every now and then. So it didn't work all the time. It only worked literally every now and then, which was absolutely annoying, right? And so ultimately, I didn't give it out. I didn't tell anybody, hey, you can reach me on, I don't even remember what the website was, but you can't reach me there. But I didn't end up using it. And so that experience taught me that, well, I thought I was in the wrong business because of how much he made and very little work that he did. And maybe it wasn't a little work, but I wasn't clear on it. I didn't understand what was a part of it, what I was supposed to do with it. He didn't explain it very well. At least he didn't know how to explain it to me where I could understand it. So fast forward to today, I help people that were like me those years ago, and not only do I create a website for them, I transform their website into a system that works for them 24 hours a day. It does not take off on holidays. It does not get pregnant. It does not die. So that is what I do. Now my goal is to help you get online fast, confidently. So I want you to be very honest. Very honest. I'm going to look into the camera for this. Wait a minute. My computer over here I got 2 monitors up, so this one over here is doing a little wonky stuff. So at any rate, I want you to be very honest. Somebody call. Be very, very honest. How long have you been saying, I need a website? I want a website. Like, honestly, how long have you been saying, I I need a website? Darn, I should have got the website. If you've been doing that, has it been months? Has it been years? For me, it was years. It was it was one of those things where it was like, oh my gosh, I know I need to do this. I need to just sit down. I need to focus. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Because I was already overwhelmed with other stuff. And so I just didn't have the time to learn something new. I didn't have the patience, nor did I want to learn something new. You know, I was already so overwhelmed. So at any rate, I thought I was lazy. I thought I was being lazy. I thought I was behind. I was just simply overwhelmed. And so are you. You're not lazy. You're not behind. You're simply just overwhelmed. And guess what? That's okay. That's okay. So this was me just 10 years ago. Actually, sooner than that. That this what I'm describing to you was me. Okay? And so that experience taught me that if I'm going through this, other people are too. So what can I do to help others? I help myself. And so now, how can I make the help that I created for myself into help for others? You know, what do other people want? And what I've learned is people don't want to learn new skills, especially, I take that back. I did not want to learn new skills. Okay, I'm only interested in stuff if it's fun to me, and yeah, only if it's fun. And so I started like really digging in, but I didn't really become super interested in this to where I wanted to do it for others until AI kicked in. Now I've been using AI for ooh, maybe 5 years. I've been using AI for a while now, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And so I don't know why this keeps not responding, but I love it. Let me come off of here. I love it, and I would not. I don't think I would have started this business without AI because it totally transforms what you do to what you do, you know? And what I mean by that is, yeah, I can make you a website, but now I can make you a fire ass website quickly. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. That was the difference for me. So I don't know what's going on with Google. So my goal is to help as many of you as possible get online, to really get online. You know, I didn't think that because I was in a really good location and I had a billboard right outside by the road, I'm right by the road, I'm right by the main road. And so I get a lot of traffic. And like I said, I had the billboard. I didn't think that the website really mattered, you know, but I was slow. Like I didn't get a lot of the students I needed or desired to have because when they looked me up online, there was really no information on there about me. And so I felt like that I was just going to get local people, you know, that travel this road. But what if they don't travel this road? What if they travel the other road? So nevertheless, I have learned to have my office in two places, or have two kinds of offices: a physical office and then a digital office. The digital office contains my website and my systems that help me run my business. Simple as that. And so that is what I do. That is literally my goal. My purpose is to help others um, with being seen online, being an actual business, and being present online. You know, it's so important that you don't necessarily have to be, you don't have to be the, what is it? What am I trying to say? You don't have to be front and center of the new technology, but you do need to know about it, especially if you have a business. And there are some options that you can do when you're in your slow season. All businesses have slow seasons, okay? And so when you're in that slow season, then you know what, I take that back. I don't think, I'm not gonna mention them, but there's a couple of businesses that I don't think they get a slow season, but those are restaurants. But anyway, I don't think that being front and center is the answer. What I feel like you need to do, or I take that back. What I had to do was to familiarize myself with the product. Okay, familiarize myself with how the product was me, my services. The product is my services, and how I wanted to look online. Right? How do I want to look? Period. So whether somebody came physically to me or somebody went to me online, came to me online. I want that look to be, I want it to be together. I want one look to look the same, and then the other look to look the same. I want them both to be together. So it's very important that when you are creating your website, or you decide that you need a website, you decide, okay, I'm gonna get a website now. It needs to be cohesive, that's what I'm trying to say, with your physical business. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I took notes so that I could stay on task, because I'm a talker and I get off task a lot. So, especially when it's something that I'm very passionate about. So, at any rate, what the purpose of my business, my purpose is to help you get online faster. That's the main goal. So just to help you. Like I said, you're not lazy. You're not behind the times or whatever they say. You're just overwhelmed. And a lot of women, especially, I started this thing working with women 50 and older, to help them understand AI, to help them transform years and years and years of programming on that AI is bad and it's, oh my gosh, it's gonna kill you, it's gonna take your job. No. And so I set out on this to help people my age come out of that. You know what I'm saying? Transform that mindset into, okay, it's here. What can I do with it? How can I use it? How can I better whatever it is? How can I improve upon it? How can I make the AI work for me? How can I make money with it? So that is what I set out to do. And I must say I'm very, very grateful for the opportunities that I have had thus far, and the websites I have created, some amazing websites for some amazing people. And I'm truly, truly grateful for that. And I would love to help you on this journey become that desired business that you desire to be online. And it's called an online presence. We all have it. We all, if we have a business, we should all have an online presence, and you need that. So what I'm going to do is leave some information below for you to connect with me if you are interested in having an online presence. If you want me to assist you with that. Even if you don't, I still have a school community where you can go on there. You can learn some of the things that I teach about having a website and a digital system to help you, a digital business to help you. And so I said that wrong. I teach you about not just having a website, but having a digital office that will create a system for your business. So, but nevertheless, this has been fun, and I hope that you decide to stop putting off the website. Just do it. Just connect with somebody like myself, a digital office, a website creator, a website designer, and get a quote, see how much they will charge to create your website for you. My services vary, but I can have you online within, well, my process takes 3 to 10 days, 3 to 10 days, and then you're online. It can be sooner, depends on you and your schedule. And it doesn't go past 10 days. So nothing I do should take longer than 10 days. To me, I just, yeah, I don't feel like that's necessary. So at any rate, enjoy your day. Thanks for listening. And we'll do this again.